Hello and welcome to episode 2 of season 2 of my Wurm Unlimited tutorial Let's Play series. This episode is going to be on spearfishing. Let's get today's dinner. Now, spearfishing, of course, I didn't have an episode on that in the first season, or net fishing, so net fishing will be the next episode. And what I mean to do is first show you how to make a spear, then we're going to go spearfishing, then we're going to cook it up. Why not? Let's do the full deal and we can get today's dinner. Right, so the first things first, making a spear. So if we go to crafting and go to the recipes tab and type in spear. Let's ignore the fact that I got a nice steel spear in the last episode. This is just for you new players that are just starting and how to get you up and running. So there's lots of different materials, and this is a nice thing about adventure mode, which I'm playing in now. I've got all of these rare ores, and I know in creative you can spawn them in. I just don't like doing that. That's, you know, other people like doing it, but I can find these materials now, so that's good. Adamantine and glimmer steel, several or cereal, there's lots and lots. Just look at all these different materials. You are going to start with, let's see, so if you find tin, what is a spear tip? See, I didn't think you needed metal. Maybe you do. I didn't think you needed metal for the spear. I think you start with a starter spear, but let's do it as iron. So show you with iron, because you are going to find iron. I've told you how to find iron, and for that you just need an iron lump. So for the tip, this is first, and a small anvil, and then let's do a search again, bring the spear back up. Now that's just a tip. What I want is the spear. Oh, here we go, right. So spear and a staff. Yeah, steel's what I've got already. Staff is just a large anvil and an iron lump, so you're going to need to make yourself a small anvil and a large anvil, which I've got episodes covering. They're really simple to make. I think you need large lumps of iron to make both of these, and then you can make yourself a spear using the recipe window here. Okay, once you've got yourself a spear, go down to the water. And you need to bring up your paper doll, so double left click on this health bar box up here, activate your spear by double clicking it, and it should then say somewhere activated. Oh, I think it's in the inventory window. Yeah, see down here, activated long spear birchwood. See, I'm sure I didn't make it out of complicated materials. I think it was just birchwood. I'm going to pause while I just check this to see if there's a simpler spear than needing iron. Back in a sec. No, so it appears you have got to get a bit of iron and then you can do the spear. So you're going to be eating, wow, what can I say, you're going to be eating foraging food for a little while till you can get your mine up and running. Doesn't take long, seriously. Well, alright, this is Worm, so I'm lying there. You'll get there eventually, you know what I'm saying. Once you've activated your spear, right click on the water and then left click fish. Now it might tell you the water is too shallow to fish here, so what you'll do, you'll walk a little bit into the water, or you don't even have to actually walk in, you'll choose a tile that's a little further out, click fish. There you go, you should see this. Oh, let's close that, that'll get in the way. So will that. And now you're looking for a fish that will eventually swim up. You'll see. This is so cool. So we just wait. You can see the progression bar going up here as we're fishing. But we're going to see a little fishy come swimming our way. Oh, did I mention I'm not very good at spearing fish? And it does tell you text. You stand still and wait for a passing fish. Are they like buses? Well, I hope they're not like buses in the UK. Otherwise we are going to be here a long while. Mind you, this is Wurm, so... Oh, here we go. Here comes a little fishy. Let's see if we can spear him. Now I like to wait till he gets pretty close, because the closer he gets, the bigger he gets. Oops, let's try and get it. There you go, and then just right click. Oh no, that's cancelling it. Dang it, let's do it again. Well, that's how you cancel. I think it's double clicking on that, on the fish. Yeah, don't right click, that will cancel the action. I mean, there's not a great deal of action going on here, but you know what I mean. So we'll wait for another little fish. Because if I don't catch a fish, I ain't eating today. Yeah, I actually love making mistakes in the episodes because you learn far more that way. Like the example now is, you know not to right click when you're doing this. It's good to example mistakes. I'm not saying I do it on purpose, because I don't. I generally make mistakes. You know, to be human is to err and all that. And I certainly am human in a big way. Of all erring I do. Come on, little fishy. The skill, of course, in fishing, how cool is this, is going to be going up. Can I find the skill? What can I do? Will I find the fish first, or will I find the skill? It's under nature, I think. And fishing, there we go. Let's keep our eye on that. So 12, 20, 12, 30. No, 12, 20. Oh, the perch swims off. So okay, we've got to wait for another fish. And we can watch the skill gain at the same time. Is that a fish? I don't think that's a fish. Got to keep your eyes peeled though, they do swim up. Oh, here we go. Here comes the fish. Right, let's see if I can actually get it right this time. Is that a fish? That's a weird looking fish. Is it a fish? No, is it a duck? Oh, it's a shell. Look at that. A shell. Is that a shellfish? Do I need to... There you go. So you double left click. Oh, I caught a clam. Oh, cool. I've never caught a clam before. You just got to love it. And yeah, look, there's a clam. We'll have a look at that later. I want to catch a fish though. I need to get today's dinner, like I say. Let's try again. Oh, look, we got a bit of skill gain. We got 0.20 skill gain then. So yeah, you double left click with the target over the fish. And then, God willing, you will get yourself some form of fish. I must have caught the smallest fish possible. But then I was happy just to catch anything. And yeah, and look, it's just, this is what I love, just doing a skill and slowly improving it and seeing the benefits of the skill gain, as in you catch fish quicker, or are they better quality, and or are they this bigger? Oh, here's one, here's a fish. You managed to spear the roach. I hope that's not a cockroach. I don't want to eat cockroaches, but no, I'm messing with you. It's a roach. Right, so there we got a roach. I want to do a little test now. You know me. I want to do a little experiment. So this is a long spear, birchwood. Oh no, look at that, it's 70 quality. I was going to say, let's compare it now to my steel spear. That's level 70. So let's see if a steel one is better than this birchwood long spear. And I think I was given that as a starter item, so hopefully y'all will have a spear as a starter item as well. But anyway, let's try now the steel spear, see if it's any better. Let's close that. And fish. Oh look, 1260 now on my skill. So I've had one swimming, two swimming from that way, and one swimming from that way. Well, I'm not going hungry today. So you have to just keep looking all around you, and eventually you'll get lucky. Oh, is that a fish? Or is it just going to swim off? Will that be one that it says just swims off? Because you can't move. If you walk in any direction, you'll stop fishing. So you've got to wait for one to swim in near you, like I've been doing. But occasionally you'll notice the message, the fish swims off. That's when they don't really come close enough. Just be patient. Oh, here we go, here's a fish. There was a fish. It's gone now. There he is. I think he's swimming under the ground. Mud fishing. Now he might just swim off because I can't actually see him. Yeah, that's just too far to try and spear. Yeah, the roach swims off. Fine, let him swim off. Well, I had more luck with the birchwood spear. Oh, there's a little fish. Of course, the closer you are to the shore, the smaller the fish will be. The further you go out, so if you get in a boat and go out there, you've got more chance of getting big fish. And it gets really complicated because different baits will produce different results, as will the quality of the tools that you're using. Lots of different factors. The deeper the water, there's special fishing spots where you can catch special fish. I've never caught a special fish. You can even catch small fish in caves. You aren't going to get any big fish, but so cool because you'll know in the first season that I like to do one deep patch of water that I could use as a drinking source. Well, now I can use it as a food source as well. Although I think fishing was, you could fish them in the tile. Oh, come on, let me get another fish so I can go and cook them up. I want just one more fish, then we're going to go cook the fish up. No fish at the moment. Mind you, my skill is low. Don't expect miracles. You know, it's going to be slow to start with. And then it'll be even slower probably. The roach swims off. He's a clever old roach, isn't he? He knows there's some idiot standing in the water with a big pole, and he knows that I'm out to get him, so he swims off. Who can blame him? I mean, if I was that roach, I'd be doing exactly the same, wouldn't you? Look, I mean, he's swimming towards me. He says, "Oh, what's that person doing with that big steel rod? I see him jab that at Mum the other week, and she ain't come back since, so I don't think I'm going to get me." Oh, my crops need tending to. Did I get it? Yeah, I think I did. So it says, let's have a look in the pocket. Yeah, look at that. We got a fish. We got a couple of fish. And well, we got 3 fish technically. We got a shellfish and 2 roach. But let's go cook up the roach or the perch. Which one? Let's do the... I'm going to do the roach because I've got perch meals. Remember, for your fish, if you put them in a barrel of water, they will keep much longer before rotting. So just bear that in mind. So I'm going to go over to the oven. Oh, my crops need tending. So what I'm going to need to do is get a bit of kindling out of here. Here's some I made previously. Need just one. Then I need to open the forge. And remember, to cook several meals, you only require 1 kindling. You don't need to put any fuel into the oven or the forge, because the kindling will keep it alight long enough to cook several meals. Okay, so there's my frying pans. You're going to need to make a frying pan. To make a frying pan, I refer you to season 1, where I showed you how to make frying pans. Just like I say, search my channel and you'll find, type in frying pan, you'll find the episode. Okay, so we want, the way I do this is, let's drop the fish in first. Let's drop next the pumpkin. Into the frying pan. Only fits 1. And then drop some potatoes. And that fits 5. So we have a nice biggish meal, which is all you need to start with. Right, okay, so let's now light this. So I can close that. Activate my steel and flint and light. There we go. Now this is going to cook. Oh, look at that. Just before the, well, just after the timer. So if we right click on the frying pan and left click law, it will tell us the difficulty of the meal. It is well beyond my cooking level, but who cares? I'm going to eat today, that's all that matters. I'm still going to get skill gain. Hot food cooking. So let's watch and we'll see. Is the gamester just waffling nonsense, or are we actually going to get some skill gain on our cooking or hot food cooking? Even though it's a difficulty 65 meal. Now it shouldn't take long. Notice I'm not adding no fuel to the oven. That one kindling is plenty. Don't need that. There we go, got ourselves a meal, and oh yeah, check me out. Got cooking and hot food cooking experience. Right, okay, let's just finish off this episode by showing you where to deposit your foodstuffs. You see, for now, we can't put the fish, at least I don't know, let's see if they've changed it. You never used to be able to put fish into a food storage bin. I don't think that's changed. How fantastic. Look at that. You can now store fish in a food storage bin. Oh, that is just magnificent. Yeah, I had a feeling that goes in a bulk storage bin then. But look at that. So that means your fish aren't going to rot anymore. Gone are the days of having to use a water barrel to keep your fish in. Yeah, so that's still the same, because obviously we need to build something else to store food in with snow. That's going to be a long time before I get access to snow. Very long time. But look at that though, I can just now go fishing and store all my fish in the food storage bin. How cool. Right, let's go dump this meal in my wagon and then end the episode, because the magic timer has gone. And I put my meals down here. Yeah, I didn't need to cook a meal. I was only kidding about today's dinner, but I needed to demonstrate I wanted to demonstrate all of that. That's why I was kidding with you. So there we go, look at that. Look at the size of the meal. From a 0.04 roach, I've got a 3.54 meal. I've got a ton of food, and I'm going to be needing all that food to be tearing down these hills and flattening out this whole dang landscape. I'm going to go crazy with terraforming, and I'm going to go crazy with mining. So I'm going to have to make a lamp so you can see what a fool I'm being in my man caves. Because I found iron, but I'm on a quest. I want to find every single ore, and you're going to see it happen right here on this channel. In the next episode, we're going to take a look at, in my humble opinion, the best form of fishing, which is net fishing. Absolutely fantastic. The spearfishing is great, but I love the net fishing. If you want to know why, watch the next episode. Wherever you are in the world, God bless you and keep you safe. Thank you for watching, and have a fantastic day. Goodbye.